Good morning, my friends. This is Rosemary, and this is Coffeetalk. Excuse me. Okay, let me get right to the question. Basically, the question is, I would like to ask a question. Why is it so hard for me not to eat after 8 o'clock? My doctor has suggested that I not eat 3 hours before bedtime. And yet I feel bad after I eat whatever I put in my mouth. Because sometimes she eats, before bed. And she'll eat, she says she eats a handful of nuts or popcorn. I do try to eat small amounts, but I don't want to pick up my old habits. Grr, she says, help. I was watching a show with the guy that helps people lose weight. And he said we have to get out of our comfort zone. Do you agree? Some person that's on TV, I guess. I do agree. But I want to read something really fast before we do that. Before I say anything else. If you limit your choices to only that which seems possible or reasonable, then you disconnect yourself from what you truly want, and all that is left is a compromise. That's from Robert Fritz. Sometimes when our doctors tell us certain things, we have to find ways of disagreeing. Now remember, I am not a counselor. I'm not a doctor. So guys, help me out here, okay? So, I'm only going by what I have lived, okay? If you limit your choices to only that which seems possible or reasonable, then you disconnect yourself from what you truly want, and all that is left is a compromise. What do you truly want? What do you really want? You want weight loss, don't you? There was a reason why your doctor told you, 3 hours before bed, let's empty our pouch. Let's not put anything in it. Let's go straight to bed, right? And nighttime, I can tell you, is hard for, I think, everybody. Well, at least, let's not talk about everybody. Let's talk about me. Because I can't go with anybody else's story but mine. At night, I find myself, that's my downtime. During the day, I take my walk, I do my elliptical, I'm exercising, I'm watching videos. Right now, Nedra's, those items in the refrigerator, I could go eat some of that. Or, for me, my bathroom, I have to pass my kitchen to go to my bathroom. So when I'm going to the restroom, that's I have to really concentrate. Rosemary, don't you dare pick anything up. There is nothing there for you. You go straight to bed. Do I agree about the comfort zone? Yes, I do. I was telling my sister the other day, it's like when we were babies and we were crying. What did Mama used to do? Mama used to hold us and then put a bottle in our mouth. Comfort us. That gave us comfort. Food has always given us a comfort. When we're troubled and confused and upset and stressing, and we're crying like babies. Oh, wow, what do we want? We want to be held. We want a bottle. Sometimes we have to say, no bottle. No, not that we shouldn't be comforted, but we have to find other ways to comfort ourselves. Other ways. There's lots of things that we have to battle with. And I think that is the roughest thing that I have had to battle with my weight loss journey, is nighttime. Because that's when I'm thinking of things, my mind has relaxed and it's time to eat or think of eating, and I have to say, am I going to compromise am I going to go back a step or go forward a step? Am I, is that going to help my weight loss? No, it's going to give me a gain. Do I want to compromise the gain for the loss? Or for the loss for the gain? No. And I have to talk rough to myself and say, no, Rosemary, get out of your comfort zone. You're not going to do that. You keep saying you want that scale to move. Well, that's not going to help you move that scale. So no. I have to talk to myself that way and say, go to bed. After the restroom, go to bed. Lay down, go to bed. So it is a battle that I deal with, so I can understand your battle. I can understand that, we're battling with ourselves, with our emotions. We're either bored or we haven't had enough water. Sometimes the best thing for me is I'll gulp. I'll chug, and it gives me a tight feeling, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Okay, I give up. I'm not going to even think about it. It takes that feeling of wanting something, right, from the kitchen. So that's one of my tricks. And another thing, I have to talk to myself and say, I'm going to let the inner baby cry a while, because I'm not going to feed it. I'm not going to feed it. You don't need it. I have to be very, very tough with myself. And don't think I don't fall. This inner baby has been fed. I feed the inner baby sometimes. But then I think about it. Is it 3 hours before I go to bed? Because my doctor told me the same thing. My doctor told me, are you willing? The very first time we had a consultation, he said to me, are you willing to do what I tell you to do? You're only going to have 3 meals a day, no snacking. And if you really, really feel snacky, you're going to have to find that protein. Did I do it? No. Am I doing it now? Yes. I have found that is the best for me. For me. Our surgeons, we all have different surgeries. I have had RNY gastric bypass. I've been rerouted. I have been out 8 years already, so it's very different for me. I started feeling hungry again after the first year, a year and a half. So I still have to tell myself, I don't get hungry. I get a ping, what I call a ping. But I have disciplined myself enough to know that it's a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then sometimes I skip breakfast, which is bad. But anyway, I hope I answered the question. What are we willing to do to that inner baby? Are we going to compromise with ourselves? Are we going to get out of our comfort zone and let the inner baby cry a little bit? Or find another way of comforting it? As mothers, we have found all kinds of ways that we can comfort our children without giving them something to eat. We're always having to redirect our children. Well, let's redirect our pouch, our weight loss surgery, however we were rerouted. Let's redirect it. I'm not telling you that I'm perfect. Please don't think that, because I'm not. I'm just giving you, I'm trying to answer your question the way I have had to deal with it for 8 years. It has been my struggle. It has been my fight. It has been my battle as well. You are not alone. And if you can help me answer the question or do a video response, please do so. And I will see you later. I'm going to go do my walking now. So, it is still hot here, but it's been really breezy. So I'm very happy. For a couple of days, it's been really nice here. So I'm going to get out and do what I got to do. And I'll be back. Bye for now.